Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the exciting Bristol Motor Speedway here in Bristol, Tennessee. Tonight, we're going to see 200 laps, the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder Series here in Thunder Valley. I hope you folks are ready. It's going to be a white-knuckle, action-packed race. I'm here, as always, Bradley Wilson with the call. This is the widely imitated, never duplicated Backwards Hat Productions. Drivers in the drivers meeting now. And Jackson Allen's going to be on top of the board through practice so far. After the drivers meeting, qualifying will begin. There you see Chris Bain in attendance in the BNC number 82 car. John Kennedy in the 42 as always. Toyota Tundra. John Kennedy Racing looking for its first win here in the Monday Night Thunder Series. As we've got a few minutes here, like I said, we're going to see qualifying first directly after the drivers meeting. Everybody going to try to put their name on top of the board. Looks like we've got about 27 trucks on hand tonight. It will be exciting. I will be up here in the booth by myself, so everybody bear with me. Robbie Buckner going to be down there doing the admin side of things. There you see Ryan Daniels, the number 71 Western Auto Toyota Tundra, is ready to roll. Follow me in Tennessee, using the old DW slogan there. Always a favorite here in Bristol, as DW held the keys to victory lane to this place for many years. We're going to see if maybe Ryan Daniels can channel some of his inner DW and pull off a win here tonight. He's sitting 7th on the board right now, so not a bad run for that driver in Thunderstruck Motorsports, the number 71 machine. Tell you what, let's get a word with old Ryan W. Daniels. Why don't we? Chiming in out there. Ryan Daniels, this is Bradley Wilson, the Backwards Hat booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. What's going on, Bradley?
What's up, man? I see you out in the chat channeling the inner DW tonight. Follow me in Tennessee. Got that number 71 truck sitting 7th on the board right now. You know, decent speed throughout practice. What's the track like out there?
Oh man, the track's going to be tough tonight. It's eating up the tires real bad. I'm predicting that every single caution, people are going to have to come in and get 4 tires. There's just no way that you can. But really tight handling. Just going to see what we can get out of it. Hoping to get a good qualifying run. Me and my buddies have been working together all week trying to prepare for the race. And as you said, channeling my inner DW. So one of my racing idols, see if he can bring me some good luck with the 71 Western Auto machine.
Heck yeah, man. Well, big news coming out of the camps this week was the merger of, 2019 plans for the merger and beginning of the partnership of you and Riot Motorsports. Tell us a little bit about that before we let you go out there and qualify, and what you're looking forward to tonight.
Well, as far as tonight goes, we're just looking forward to trying to get a solid run. We haven't had a top 10 since Rockingham, so and I've been pretty much part-time since about the quarter part, middle of the season, just trying to get my things together, trying to get the team back on track, and I think tonight's going to be a good place to do it. As far as next season goes, we're just in the early stages of a merger between whatever's going to happen. I don't know exactly what the full plans are. As far as what I do know, as far as the Iceman group goes that I've been a part of since I got on iRacing, and the Riot group, there are a couple different leagues that I run in where me and Joe are going to be working together, and hopefully that stems over to here to the Monday Night Thunder Series as well. I don't know exactly what the future holds just yet, but that's all I have for now. It's the very early stages of our merger, so.
Heck yeah, man. Well, like I said, we saw the release on the social media side of things that, that Joseph made. So we wanted to get a word with you real quick. See how your night was going. Like I said, always big out in the chat, relating to the fans and whatnot. So it's good to hear you. And we're not going to take up any more of your time. Go qualify, man. And good luck tonight.
All right, thank you. I hope everybody who's watching enjoys the race. And have no fear. The Iceman's here.
Once again, that was Ryan W. Daniels, the Iceman, tonight with the Follow Me in Tennessee. So we're going to see if Ryan Daniels can't get it done here tonight. I believe I've been joined up here in the booth momentarily by Robbie Buckner, although like I said, he will not be in the booth with me tonight. We're trying to balancing the act of race officiating and broadcasting. Robbie, what's the
stages?
Yeah, give us the stages first.
Yeah, that's what popped up here to let you know. We're gonna have first stage end at lap 75. Next stage is gonna end at lap 150. Then a 50-lap shootout to the end.
Heck yeah, man. One thing I was gonna ask, what's it like down there among the drivers tonight? Are they ready to go as the Hell Tour starts to wind down? And 200 grueling laps around this place, man. Anything can happen.
It's Bristol, man. Some people love it, some people hate it. So you have those that are really excited for tonight, and you have those that just hope to survive.
Heck yeah, man. Well, like I said, anything can happen here. And on top of the board right now, you've got Kelsey Rogers out of the Midwest region in the 36 Pale Ale, Fire Rock Pale Ale truck, as he's going to put it on top of the board. We'll see if he gets knocked off, as he's currently beat out one of the favorites that you've always got to have coming into Bristol tonight, and that's Jackson Allen, the driver out of Virginia. So
yeah, solid run for Jackson and Kelsey there. Blake Flown also with a really good lap. Spence Thompson, Brady Briggs. Kind of surprised, to be honest with you. They were flirting with 14.6s in practice. I figured we'd get a 14.6 for the pole. So be interesting to see how this goes tonight.
well, not far off of it with a 14.728. So definitely going to be a lot of fun. And I believe we're going to, everybody has qualified. Ryan Broderick out there just taking a few extra laps. So I believe we're going to get a talk with our pole sitter.
Yeah, we're just waiting on one late entry. Driver's having issues with his computer, but he's on his way. So I was going to let the qualifying run for a little bit for him. But you guys have fun, enjoy yourselves, and I'm going to go ahead and win this thing.
Heck yeah, man. We'll have fun tonight amongst the drivers, and it's going to be a show, that's for sure. I know everybody loves Bristol, so we'll see see how it goes tonight.
Heck yeah, brother.
Kelsey Rogers, this is Bradley Wilson, the Backwards Hat Booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Bradley, go ahead.
Well, man, you're going to put that number 36 Fire Rock Pale Ale truck on the board. Quick time with a 14.728. Got to feel good to capture the pole here and, you know, maybe be able to keep some of that carnage out in front of you. As I say that, we kind of put you on the hot seat, so you're going to start second. We put you in the hot seat for just a minute. We had one truck to beat, and he sure did it. But, man, starting outside, you know, definitely not a feat, you know, to be looked down at all. 200 laps here, Kelsey. It can come and go, and things can happen rather quickly. What is your game plan as a driver coming into tonight?
No, that was I haven't seen that one before. That was a good move, and I don't know how. I haven't seen a 6 turned here since I've started racing on this simulator, so that's impressive. I'd rather be up high going for the start, so I think anytime, just like you saw on Saturday when you see those guys racing for the line, they're going to want to start on the high side anytime. So hopefully things stay nice on pit road because of that. And yeah, just try to keep it out of trouble. A lot of trucks, a lot of laps, so just going to be patient.
Thank you, man. Well, like I said, we wanted to get a word with you, you know, coming in here, just getting edged out for the pole, but going to start on the outside front row. Before we let you go down there and make the final preps for tonight, does everybody want to give a shout out to?
No, my teammates, they helped me out a lot. Good old Jimmy McKee back there and Cody. They'll make their way up here before too long. Other than that, go buy yourself some Fire Rock Pale Ale and enjoy the race.
Heck yeah, man. Well, good luck, Kelsey, and we look forward to talking to you throughout the night.
Yep, thanks, guys.
Once again, that was Kelsey Rogers. Blake Heather snuck in there, stole the pole from him with a blistering time. We're going to get a talk with him now, as we almost counted our chickens before they hatched there. Nonetheless, though, let's see if we can't pull up, let's see if we can't make contact with Blake Heather here. Blake Heather, this is Bradley Wilson, the Backwards Hat Booth. You got a copy.
Hey, Bradley.
Well, man, snuck in there very last minutes and put down a blistering lap of 14.696. Tell us a little bit about how you were able to do that, and man, what you expecting for 200 laps here tonight?
Well, I realized as my kids are going crazy, my girlfriend's going crazy in the background, but I realized that my force feedback was kind of down. I turned it back up, and man, she became a rocket ship. I was like, when I hit that lap, I was like, oh, okay then. And just went back to eat my beef stew.
Heck yeah, man. Well, like I said, 200 laps here tonight. Trouble can happen at any time, whether it be in lap traffic out front. There's really not a safe place to be tonight. What's the key to keeping it out of trouble and being there at the end with a shot for the win?
Well, just hopefully when we come up on lap traffic or whatever the case may be, that they notice, hey, leader's barreling down on you, they give you the lane that you'd like, and just respect. Hopefully everybody can give each other a little bit of room and a little bit of give and take until about 20 to go or something like that, and then it's all hell break loose.
Heck yeah, man. Well, stages tonight, it's going to be exciting 200 laps. Before we let you finish up the little pre-race meal there and get buckled into that thing, anybody want to give a shout out to?
Well, everybody at JLR, you guys for putting on this show and allowing us to come out here and race. Tidal Brewing, I mean, we're getting some hats coming in the mail here soon, so I'm going to have to start wearing that around.
Heck yeah, man. Always good stuff. Well, like I said, we're going to let you finish the stew there and get ready to go. But good luck tonight, man, and we'll hope to be talking to you later on, maybe from Victory Lane.
Well, I'll count my blessings. Hopefully this stew's good luck.
Heck yeah. Once again, that was Blake Heather going to pick up tonight's Quick Time Award out of the TRM Motorsports Racing Camp, associated with Joey Lamb Racing. Let's see, we've talked to the front row. Let's talk to let's talk to one of the other always favorite guys here. Actually, it looks like his well, as I said that, I believe we're going to start gridding up. So we'll go ahead and go through your starting lineup. Said, bear with us tonight, folks. We are trying to get everything together. But here's how the front row is going to look. Going to be Blake Heather, Kelsey Rogers making up row number 1. Row 2 to the inside is going to be the 4 car out of Virginia, Jackson Allen. To his outside, he's going to have the 11 car out of Florida. That is Blake Falone. 1 row back from that's where you're going to see the 2016 Monday Night Thunder champion, Spence Thompson in the 89 out of Michigan. To his outside is going to be Brady Briggs, driver of the number 51. 1 row back from that is where you're going to find the 19 truck. The Hub U-Sim giveaways. Entry of AJ Rogers. To his outside, he's going to have the 96 of Jared Washon. 1 row back from that's where you're going to find Cody Spiker in the 22 truck. Or no, I'm sorry, Cody Spiker in the 61 tonight. To his outside, the 5-star Drafting Incorporated WFO entry, number 85, Zach Lindgren. 1 row back from that's going to be the 49 truck of Sawyer Ott. To Sawyer's outside, you're going to have the 25 of PJ Popham. 1 row back from that's going to be your points leader in the 13th position, Jared Mogard. To his outside, the 98 of Anthony C. Ryan Broderick going to make up row number 8. To his outside will be the 26 truck of Brandon Parsons. 1 row back from that is going to be the New England driver, number 9, out of the Jaeger Racing Stable, Aiden Young. And to his outside, driver of the number 13 out of New York, Riot Motorsports, that is Joseph Anwar. 19th and 20th is going to look like this. You'll have the number 8 truck of James McKee out of the Plains region. To his outside, you're going to have the 21 truck of Blake Falone. Mr. Excitement, Joey Lamb is going to make up the next row and 21st. To his outside, he'll have the 82 truck of Chris Baines. One row back from that, that's where you're going to find Ryan Daniels in the 23rd spot. To his outside, Matt McLean, driver of the number 88. Craig Learman will make up the row behind them to the inside. That's going to be the 25th position. To his outside, teammate in the 00 truck, that's Gordon Larson. David Heisen, the 711 truck out of Indiana, will be in 27th. Jason Burgess, John Kennedy going to round out your field as we get set to go. You're seeing it from the grandstands. Pace car is in, flagman ready to wave the green flag. Green flag in the air. It's going to be Blake Heather, Kelsey Rogers, and 27 other trucks fire off into turn 1. It'll be Heather with the quick advantage as they head down the back straightaway. Heather's going to run the top. There's Jackson Allen right around the bottom. Spence Thompson right there in an early battle. There's Brady Briggs in the 51 truck as he's going to run the outside. That is a battle for the 7th and 8th positions. Field still mostly 2 by 2 as we complete lap number 1. Actually, lap number 3. Things happen quickly here, folks. Cody Spiker, Brady Briggs still going to be side by side as well as most of the field. This is the battle for 7th and 8th. Caution's going to fly early. Pile up. It's going to be a portable parking lot in turn number 1. Calamity. We're going to go back and take a look at what happened there. As you get a look at it, it's going to start right around Matt McLean, Ryan Daniels. Contact between the 71 and the 88 is going to collect quite a few other cars. Jason Burgess really with nowhere to go. We're going to go back and take a look from his on car, show you what he saw. We'll do it from the gyro cam as they hit the high banks of the Bristol Motor Speedway. Wreck's already starting. Burgess tried to get on the brakes. Looks like a little contact from behind. We'll see if anybody, see if we have any takers for pit road. Blake either going to lead the field around, followed by Jackson Allen, Kelsey Rogers. That's your top 3. Blake Falone, Spence Thompson going to round out your top 5. Don't believe we'll be seeing a whole lot of takers, at least among the leaders. Looks like David Heisen is going to bring the 711 truck to the attention of the crew, as well as John Kennedy. I saw him bringing the 42 down. We are 7 laps of the 200 ran, 194 laps to go. It's still all Blake Heather as he's led from the pole. So what? Let's get a talk with Zach Lindgren. Zach Lindgren, this is Bradley Wilson in the backwards hat booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, man, you're starting a little deeper in the field than some would have liked. Right around the 10th position right now. Caution early. Man, what's it like out there?
It's already close bumper to bumper action. There's really nowhere to go, nowhere to move. So, it's already really intense. People are already trying to find spots and trying to find good gaps to get into and start riding. But, oh man, the intensity's already vamped. We're already at 100%. I don't know. We're already at lap 8. And intensity's way up there. I don't know how the rest of the race is going to be.
Well, man, you've been here before. You know, we came here once already this year with the stages. What do you think? What do you think are going to be the Zach Lindgren keys to victory lane tonight?
Survive. This track is so small, and it turns into such a one-groove track, one-lane track so quick that a lot of people are going to be jockeying for it. A lot of people are going to be jockeying for the line for the position. So if you could survive, then that'd be the key to getting up front and trying to lead some laps. So that's what we're going to try to do right now. We've already gotten ourselves a little hurt, but right now the key is just to survive, keep this thing in one piece.
Well, man, 1 to green. We're going to let you get back to it. Good luck, and keep that thing in one piece, driver.
Awesome, brother. Thank you.
Once again, that was Zach Lindgren driving the number 85 5-star drafting machine. As you see, Blake Heather bring the field through 3 and 4 behind the Ford Mustang pace car. It's fixing to make that hard left onto pit road. Green flag in the air. It's Heather on the loud pedal early as he's going to beat the field into turn number 1. Jackson Allen, Kelsey Rogers going to file in behind him, and it's already 2 wide throughout most of the field. Everybody going to try to get to the top here. There's Zach Lindgren. We just spoke with him. Go on board, take a look at one of the most interesting cams I think we're going to have tonight. That's right there on the pillar looking at the back, or off the left front of the 85 truck. Get a look. There's that close quarter racing that Zach was talking about. It's Jared Mogard going to pressure him into turn 1. The battle for 9th and 10th position. Jared with Sean going to drive the 96 truck to the bottom. See if he can take the position away from Lindgren. Meanwhile, there's Anthony C. running in about the 13th position right now. PJ Popham in front of him in the 25. Folks, you're going to see him run high. Oh, contact! Contact. It's going to be Brandon Parsons in the 26 truck. Makes contact with Sawyer Ott coming off of turn number 4. We were right there on it. We're going to go back, take a look at what happened. There you see it. Just a little bit of contact with the 49. Going to send Ott for a ride. Caution gonna fly again here early. Mama Briggs we see out there in chat, as well as a host of others. Man, we're glad everybody tuned in, as it's Bristol Motor Speedway. Under the lights, emotions, tempers, everything's gonna run high tonight. And we're gonna get a talk with quite a few drivers throughout the night, I would imagine, under the pace laps. As tell you what, let's get a word with looking through the field to see who we could talk with. Tell you what, let's gonna talk with James McKee in the 8 truck. James McKee, this is Bradley Wilson, the Backwards Hat Booth. You got a copy?
Oh yeah.
Well, man, Bristol Motor Speedway, under the lights, tempers, emotions, everything gonna run high tonight. How's it out there so far for you as you ride back around the 16th position?
The position tells it all. It sucks.
The position tells it all. It sucks. Well, man, you are kind of back there, almost in the eye of the hurricane. What is the key, and how much concentration and finesse does it take to run right around the wall like that, and at the same time keep that truck out of trouble?
Well, it gets kind of ridiculous just playing follow the leader on that high lane, just because that's where everybody wants to go. But hopefully we can get a long run here. We can try and move down to the bottom and get a couple lanes for this, and make it a little more, I guess, fun. You know, especially being back here, you got to pass some cars. And passing cars is fun, right?
Heck yeah, man. Well, you're already up about 4 spots from the 19th starting spot to 15th. What do you think? I talked to a few other drivers. What do you think is going to be the keys to keeping it in one piece and maybe coming away with a victory tonight?
Make sure my eyes stay open, and hope I have good reflexes to turn the wheel to avoid wrecks. Because if I'm back here for a while, that's what I'm going to be doing the whole night.
Heck yeah, man. Well, good luck. Keep them eyes open and that truck moving forward. And maybe we'll be talking to you a little later on in the night.
I hope so.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that was driver of the number 8 truck out of the Plains region, James McKee. They're going to get doubled up now behind race leader Blake Heather. There you see it. Got another new addition camera right there. That on the Toyotas, that's off the right side B pillar, so you can see all the action as they migrate up to the wall. Here we go though, folks. Heather back on the loud pedal, green flag in the air, 20 laps down, 180 to go. It's Heather through 1 and 2. Jackson Allen gonna look to challenge. Here comes Kelsey Rogers. Blake Falone in the 11 truck on the move as well, as he's running right up against the wall already. Looks to make a move on Thompson. Thompson's gonna give him plenty of room early. Blake Malone's going to be up to the top 5. Oh, caution already. As here we go, it's going to be A.J. Rogers, Cody Spiker, and a host of other trucks. These drivers haven't faced a short track in a little while, so I'm going to think that maybe nerves something to kind of take into play here. Everybody just trying to get what they can. Looks like we have a few takers from pit road. One of them is going to be Joseph Anwar in the 13. Chris Baines in the 82 going to make his pit stop as well. There is the 61 truck of Spikers. He brings it down. A few pit lane cams overhead. No action to be seen as of yet. Joseph Anwar going to bring the 13 truck back out on pit road, well as Cody Spiker in the 61. As we get set to go, I've just been notified by race control because of the cautions, a little emotions early. We are going to go single file for this next restart. There is once again race leader Blake Heather. Jackson Allen going to be in second. Kelsey Rogers third. Blake Falone fourth. Spence Thompson going to round out your top 5. Brady Briggs will be 6th. 7th, Jared Washon. 8th, PJ Popham. 9th will be Zach Lindgren in the 85 truck. Rounding out your top 10, he started 13th. That's going to be Jared Mogard in the 1, your current 2018 points leader coming into tonight. Get a good look from high above the grandstands here, right about where the spotter stand is at, as you see the trucks make their way around. 25 laps of the 200 ran. It's 175 laps to go. Already some damage to the trucks. Quite a few people's trucks, actually. As Jared Washon in the 96 got a little tailgate damage there. Here we go, folks. Re-racked, restacked, ready to go back racing. It'll be Blake Heather to the bottom. Jackson Allen. Looks like we are going to double file it up one more time and give these guys one more shot. So far, it's been 3 cautions for 15 laps of the 26 ran. See if we can't get them single filed out, get it right this time. As here we go, it's Blake Heather back on the loud pedal. Green flag in the air. The field's going to work into turn number 1. It's going to be all Heather on the bottom. Gets a nice little run. Going to gap second place Jackson Allen by about 2 car lengths going into turns 3 and 4. A little bit further in the back, there is the traffic jam. It's right around PJ Popham. This is the battle for the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th position. As you see them work around the banks here. Aiden Young going to make the run to the inside of James McKee. Not going to be there. McKee's going to hold him off. We're almost 3 wide through 1 and 2. Everybody's going to think wiser of it. Right now, Jared Mogard on the move as he looks to pick up another position in the 1 truck. Looks like he will work around Lindgren. He's going to go to work on PJ Popham now. Washawn slips up just a little bit. That's going to allow Mogard to gain another position as Jared Mogard on the climb. James McKee on the climb as well. We talked to him under one of those early cautions. Already up from 19th to 12th. As right now we go back, take a look at the action up front. It's still all Blake Heather out front. Early's led every lap so far from the pole. Caution flag is going to fly one more time. We're going to see what it's for. It's going to be the 82 truck of Chris Baines around on the front straightaway. We'll go back and take a look at what happened to him. He's going to get it spun around back to the right direction. Actually, I believe Baines may have just spun to avoid any more contact. Looks like there could have been a few drivers getting around up front. Oh, it's going to be Zach Lindgren in the 85 truck. Baines gets tagged, goes around as well. Hard damage or hard contact with the front stretch wall though for Lindgren in the 85. As we'll go back and take a look at just what happened. Lindgren gets a little bump from James McKee. That's going to get the truck upset around in front of the field. Heavy contact to the inside wall. You see Lindgren pull away. Doesn't look to be any smoke from the truck though, so maybe a good thing for Lindgren. Pit road once again, and a few takers. You see Joey Lamb in the 81 truck, Mr. Excitement out of Carolina. Heavy damage to the front of that Toyota Tundra. Like he will get back out there though. There's the other half of Joey Lamb Racing in the 75, Blake Heather. Your top 5 now will be Blake Heather, Jackson Allen, Kelsey Rogers. Top 3, and then Spence Thompson, Blake Falone going to round out your top 5. Jared Mogard on the move as he's up from 13th to 1st. James McKee, we talked to him earlier. Another big mover so far, folks. He's up from 19th to 10th. That's a gain of 9 positions. A lot of action to be had early. Like I said, folks, you're going to see it now. Or I told you were going to see it tonight as looks like about 15 of you out there joining us live. We appreciate you tuning in. Drop me a line. Let me know where you're tuning in from tonight. As like I said, it is just me up here in the booth. Robbie Buckner doing the race official side of things as we continue to pace around. There is a look at your race leader. Man, that truck still looks like it rolled off the transporter. A lot of the action's been towards the middle to the back of the pack tonight early, as it's been all clear sailing for Blake Heather. 1 lap to go here. We're going to see if they stay single file. I believe they will. We're going to start with the single file now as per the 2018 rule book. That's going to put Blake Heather out front, Jackson Allen in second. There's a look back from your leader, Blake Heather. Look at that, folks. Cars stretched all the way from turn 3 to turn 2 as there's a look at Heather. Gonna go through 3 and 4.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. It's gonna be Blake Heather on the loud pedal. Jackson Allen right there with him. We're kind of cycling through right now. A little bit of a gap to Kelsey Rogers. There you see Spence Thompson, Blake Falone, Jared Mogard on the move as well. Car's going to rocket down the front straightaway. Look at Joseph Anwar right now as he does battle for about the 17th position. It is a traffic jam back there. Some of the trucks caught up in earlier incidents just looking to keep going forward. One of those going to be Sawyer Ott in the 49. There's Blaine Falone in the number 21 Wawa truck, one half of BB Racing. Oh! Little contact. Cody Spiker going to get into Falone just a little bit. Meanwhile, back up front, Jared Mogard continues on the climb. He's up from 13th to 6th right now. Folks, I know it's early, just 44 laps in, but what do you say? Let's go ahead and crank it up. Good look at the action around the Bristol Motor Speedway. Laps logged 48 to count as it's Blake Heather working down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Led all of them so far out front, although already lap traffic going to start to become an issue. See one truck there. That's going to be the 88 truck of Matt McLean. Prodigy Racing Association. Problems already. Caution's going to fly once again. And I believe it'll be the 49 truck of Ott. Like the 13 truck of Anwar could have been involved as well. We'll go back and take a look. See just what happened. Looks like it's going to be... Give me 1 second here, folks. I was trying to get the appropriate look, see who was all involved. Take you back live now. We're going to go already starting. It may have been the 51 truck of Briggs involved in the initial contact. We'll go back and take a look at it. Oh, it looks like it's going to be the 8 truck. He and James McKee. Actually, it's going to be PJ Popham, folks. Bear with me, a lot of action happening tonight around this half-mile racetrack. Go take a look at it. PJ Popham going to run off into the corner. A little contact with the left rear. Fortunately, Briggs just going to make a little contact with the outside wall. We're right back there around Sawyer Ott. Anthony C. going to go for a ride in the 98 truck. Has problems early. Few drivers going to make their way down pit road. I'll tell you what, let's get a, see who we can get a talk with here. Gonna talk with Aiden Young. Aiden Young's moved up from the 17th spot, currently running in the 8th position. Aiden Young, this is Bradley Wilson, the backwards hat booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
Well, man, must be a full moon in Bristol, Tennessee tonight. As 5 cautions so far for 24 laps of the 53 run. So far, that 9 truck looking pretty clean though, as you've managed to work your way up from 17th to 8th.
Yeah, just trying to stay out of all these wrecks and get up there. But it's hard. I was just on the apron there, so we'll see.
Well, man, like I said, you've done a great job so far. You know, moving forward, picked up 9 spots. What's going to be the key to maybe getting that 9 truck up front and possibly in victory lane tonight?
And just staying out of the wrecks and possibly fresh tires. Just don't keep out of the wrecks for 100-something laps, so we'll see.
All right, man. Well, good luck tonight. You're fixing to go back green, and maybe we'll be talking to you a little later on.
Yeah, thank you.
Once again, that was Aiden Young driving the number 9 truck. You see it there. Young Gun Creations on the hood of that truck as we get set to go back green. Blake Heather off and away already, and it's off to the races. The field gonna storm through turn number 1. There you see Sawyer Ott involved in that last little bit of contact. Jason Burgess in the 23 truck making his second start back on Monday nights. There's Joey Lamb, Mr. Excitement. Little bit of damage to the 81 truck, but currently already up from the 21st starting position to 9th. Jackson Allen in the Ford truck was up towards the front, now currently right around the 10th position. Good panned out view of the action right there as you see Spence Thompson in the 89 truck started 5th back to 11th. Side by side through 1 and 2 they go again down the back straightaway. Thompson's going to work the bottom. Everybody's still trying to find a little real estate. Some preferred up along the wall, some right around the bottom. Nonetheless, we are 2 wide. This is a battle for about the 7th through 13th position. A lot of good battles all over the racetrack as we still have 23 trucks on the lead lap of the 29 that started. What's up, Lou? How's it going, buddy? Hope your Monday went according to plan, whatever those plans may have been. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. See a lot of folks out there for John Kennedy in the 42 truck. We'll check in on old John as currently he's running right about the 15th position up from 29th. Anthony C right there in front of him. Right around John, it's a little strung out right now as we'll go take a look off the roof of the 42 truck. See it there, and then you go off the tailgate, a little bit of gap back. So Kennedy's found him a nice little pocket to run in right now as he stays away from danger. Good luck as he goes right up against the wall down the front straightaway. AJ Rogers in the used Hub Sim Giveaways number 19 truck. He watches the battle go on behind him. Here comes Jackson Allen. He's going to fire it in there to the bottom. Almost got 2 for 1. Not going to clear Spence. Oh! Holy cow. We told you things could happen early, folks. They did. Jackson Allen right there battling for a position. We'll go back and take a look at it. But just like that, gonna go in here, makes a heck of a move, trying to pick up a little 2 for 1. Car's spinning. Blake Falone gonna hit the inside wall, comes right back up, and is gonna collect Jackson Allen. Another tough break for the driver out of the Virginias region in that Ford truck. Ford Mustang pace car is gonna gather up the field. Everybody continues to try to catch it. There's Jackson Allen. A very damaged Ford truck. No shortage of action, as I believe there you see an overhead look of the Ford truck of Jackson Allen as they're now going to take that truck to the wall, or behind the wall. Tough break already. Snake bit again. You hate to see it for Jackson Allen, as he's one of those guys, he's collected a lot of bonus points this year, been up front, and just seems to be snake bit. Field going to work their way through 3 and 4 behind that Ford Mustang pace car. Tell you what, Jared Mogard, look at that. Your current points leader up from 13th to 2nd already. He'll look to challenge Blake Heather for the lead when we go back racing. '75 and the 81, go get him. Frank Gonzalez out there cheering on his Joey Lamb Racing teammates. Blake Heather remains to be out front much as he has been all night since the drop of the green flag. We'll take a look at Joey Lamb. There you see Mr. Excitement started 21st, worked his way inside the top 10, currently running 9th. Looks like we will get the 1 to green this time. It's going to be Blake Heather leading the field back to the green. Jared Mogard in 2nd. There's Jared Washawn in 3rd. Kelsey Rogers 4th. Spence Thompson going to round out your top 5. Green flag back in the air. It's going to be Blake Heather on the loud, pedaling away. Gaps Jared Mogard by about a car length as they go into 1. Heather going to run the bottom now, try to pick up the momentum, floats it to the wall. As it's going to be Mogard gives chase. Jared Washawn currently running in the 3rd position. Good luck from the pillar cam right there on the 9 truck of Aiden Young. Aiden Young up from the 17th spot to 6. He's got a strong truck. We'll see if he can take care of it. Caution flag's going to fly once again. As not exactly sure where this one came from. We still begin to look around. Don't really see any trucks off pace. Pit lane now going to become a busy place. Oh, that was the stage break. Okay. Here you go. Good look at some drivers as they make their pit entrance and exits. Spence Thompson down and away. Kelsey Rogers as well. Zach Lingren going to bring the number 85 truck to the attention of the crew. Hard impact on the wall, inside wall early on for Lingren. However, he is not out yet. There you see the 85 truck as it remains on pit road. New leader is going to be PJ Popham in the 25. Sorry for the little bit of dead air, folks. I was communicating with race control. As we continue on, it'll be 123 laps to go of the 200 ran. Up front is going to be a new leader, PJ Popham in the 25. Blake Heather for the first time tonight going to be back in traffic as he starts 5th. Pace car is in. Here comes Popper. Green flag. Green flag back in the air. It's going to be PJ Popham down and away as they race into turn number 1. Jared Mogard going to be looking to be on the move once again as he looks to battle early race leader Blake Heather. This is a battle for the 5th and 6th position. Oh, Blaine Falone going to find himself in a world of trouble. Contact with Burgess. Craig Lehrman going to get caught up. More chaos as folks, I believe we're under the full moon tonight here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We're going to go back, take a look at what happened. You're going to see it from the onboard of Craig Lehrman. Sloan going to scoot up the racetrack just a little bit. Contact with Burgess, almost collecting early race leader Blake Heather. Jared Mogard, Jared with Sean, a few of them going to skate by to the bottom. As Burgess tries to gather it back up, it's going to hook right. There you see it. Burgess locks it down. Although will collect Craig Lehrman in the 43. Your running order right now as it sits, it'll be PJ Popham in the 25-year leader. Blake Heather's made his way back up to 2nd. Jared Mogard 3rd. It'll be Jared with Sean 4th, the driver out of Carolina. Spence Thompson to round out your top 5. A little further back will be Craig Lehrman, Blaine Falone, Kelsey Rogers, AJ Rogers, Joey Lamb. That is your top 10. Once again, folks, sorry about the delay there as we watched the trucks pace around. Was once again commuting with race control. It's going to be PJ Popham, still your leader. Blake Heather second. Jared was Sean third, or Jared Mogard third. Jared was Sean fourth. It's the Jared and Jared show for third and fourth right now. Green flag back in the air as you see Blake Heather, Jared Mogard. That's a battle for second and third. Meanwhile, PJ Popham going to check out on the field just a little bit. There's Jared with Sean Spence Thompson. They're going to battle for fourth and fifth. Then there's a little bit of a gap back to the Fire Rock Pale Ale Toyota Tundra of Kelsey Rogers as he currently sits in the sixth position. See the trucks funnel around the half-mile speedway here, Bristol Motor Speedway. Caution flag going to fly again. It's going to be David Heisa in the 7-Eleven. Field barely going to skate by. Nine cautions for 40 laps so far of the 92 ran. Like I said, we're in the later part of the Hell Tour. These drivers been at this for a while now. They knew this was going to be a challenging night coming in. I believe we're starting to look at survival being the key word. Field going to continue to pace around behind the Ford Mustang pace car. The 108 laps to go, it'll be 107 this time. PJ Popham still your leader. Blake Heather second. Jared Mogard third. Jared with Sean fourth. Spence Thompson going to round out your top five. Field going to continue to pace around. There you see a couple teammates, Brady Briggs, Zach Lindgren. Jared Washawn, as he's in 4th, Spence Thompson 5th. Kelsey Rogers is 6th. AJ Rogers 7th. Joey Lamb will be 8th. It's going to be Anthony C. Chris Baines to round out your top 10. Nice rally back for the driver in the 82 truck. After being involved in an early incident, got himself back up into the top 10. We're going to double file them up this time. Race control feels confident in these guys, so we're going to turn them loose double file. It's going to be PJ Popham, Blake Heather making up your front row. Here you see it from our grandstands camera. Green flag back in the air. It's going to be Popham down and away. He's on the loud pedal. Going to gap the field by about 3 truck lengths, but here comes Mogard on the bottom. Blake Heather going to defend to the outside. A little contact between the two. It's your points leader and the newcomer battling for 2nd and 3rd. Jared Washawn's in 4th. There's Spence Thompson rounding out your top 5 still. Be 103 laps to go this time. Already 98 of them down and in the books. 44 of those have been under caution. We've had 8 cautions, including your stage break. A little bit further back in the pack, things going to start to get congested as it's Kelsey Rogers, AJ Rogers. They're going to do battle for the 6th and 7th position. Then you've got Mr. Excitement, Joey Lamb, right there behind him. There's a good look from the bumper cam of the 81 truck. Lamb going to run the high side. You see it there from the pillar cam. Like Sawyer Ott has the 49 truck on pit road, as well as Ryan Daniels. Maybe those two drivers not done yet, although they are. Right now, Daniels is in the 28th spot, Sawyer Ott in the 24th spot. Bad luck early. Bristol's bit a few people, although we are getting some green flag laps in now. Oh, contact! Your points leader's going to go around. Everybody does a great job to miss him. It looks like there was a little contact between he and Blake Heather in the 75. Show it to you live. Heather going to make a run. Mogard gets the wall just a little bit. Not going to allow Heather a whole lot of room to get checked up. I can tell you from experience, when somebody gets the wall, it's almost like they come to a stop for a second. As Mogard will see it once again here from this camera. Mogard going to make contact right there and slows him up just a little bit. Goes to throw the car off the wall. Blake Heather going to make slight contact with him. Good thing is he did not hit anything. Mogard should be able to continue on, although losing a lot of positions. Ryan Daniels out there in the chat. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any at all. Brother, I feel you. We thought the follow me in Tennessee might have been a good omen. However, going to get caught up in one of those early wrecks. A tough break for Ryan Daniels. Tell you what, let's see what we can get to talk with here. In and through radio channels right now. going to talk with Chris Baines in that 82 truck. Chris Baines, this is Bradley Wilson, the backwards hat booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Got a copy.
Well, man, looked like it was going to be tough luck involved in one of those earlier incidents. However, you have rebounded nicely. Currently up from the 22nd starting spot to 8th. Got to think there's a full moon out there tonight, though, as things been kind of crazy.
Yeah, man, it's just really been a battle of survival out here. You know, we had a really good truck in practice. I missed it on qualifying. That got us back there in the back a little ways, but you know, finally had a little bit of green flag runs. To be able to show off this speed I got here for tonight. So shaping up to I think maybe 90 some odd laps to go. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm having a blast out here. So you guys are doing a heck of a job up there too.
Heck yeah, man. We'll let you get back to it, but thanks for taking a second out to speak with us.
Oh yeah, man, no problem, anytime. Thank you.
Once again, that was Chris Baines driving the number 82 truck as he's currently in the 8th position. Right inside the top 10, had a spin early. We're going to get back to racing here with PJ Popham. Blake Heather going to make up that front row. Green flag back in the air. It's going to be Popham out to the early jump on Heather. Give him about 2-3 car lengths now as they exit turn number 2. Oh, he's going to get the wall. Popham gets the wall and goes around. That was your race leader. They're scattering behind him. Spence Thompson going to go up, gets a piece of it. We will stay green, however, bad luck for the field there. We're going to go back, take a look at that. We will cut away from the live action for just a second. Go back, take a look at what happened there as the field began to scatter. There you see, Popham's going to get down and away, goes through 1 and 2, everything looking good there. Off the back straightaway, he's going to get the wall. From there down into 3, trucks begin to scatter. Joey Lamb going to get a piece of it, Spence Thompson, Anthony C. Unfortunately, go back, take one more look at this before we go back to the live action. There you see it, they begin to scatter. Anthony going to go to the high side, contact with Spence Thompson. Heavy damage to the front of the 98 truck as he will now bring that thing to pit road. But holy cow, folks, we've seen a little bit of everything happen so far. As you heard Baines say, it's a survival of the fittest game right now. Chris Baines, however, is going to go to 3rd in that little chain of events. We just talked to him. He said survival. Thought he had a lot of speed in the 82 truck. He's going to go up to 3rd. Somebody to definitely keep your eye on. Meanwhile, a few of these drivers checking up, some able to miss it, but did lose a lot of time. Blake Heather's going to remain your leader. It's Kelsey Rogers, Chris Baines, your top 3. Chris Baines, your hard charger of the night so far. Couple more notables are going to be Joseph Anwar. He's up 8 spots right now, currently just inside the top 10 as you see him do battle there with a couple of WFO teammates of Brady Briggs and Zach Lindgren. Go on board there, you get a good look at Lindgren's beaten, battered number 85 truck. Joseph Anwar back in the Millennial Aviation truck tonight. Good looking truck there. Once again, this is a battle for the 8th, 9th, and 10th positions. Just in front of them, there's Jared Washawn. For all you Jared Washawn fans out there, he started in the 8th position, been right around the top 10, currently in 7th. And we're now going to make the move to the bottom of Briggs as he got around Lindgren already. Going to clear Briggs off of turn number 4 to the line. Give another one to Anwar as he is now currently up in the 7th position. Looks to make another move as he's going to go to the inside of Washawn. Jared Washawn going to roll out and give him the room there. And rocket into 3 and 4. Here they come off of turn number 4, past the flag stand. A little bit of battle. You see these guys. A notable thing about Zach Linger and Jared Wishon, Zach actually drives for Jared Wishon in the Ghost Runner Cup Series. You can find it on Thursday nights, Max Speed TV. Well, up front, it's still Blake Heather as he's being chased down by Kelsey Rogers. You see the lap truck of Blaine Falone. Currently only 15 trucks on the lead lap. The last truck on the lead lap is the battered number 43 of Craig Learman, although he is the next one in line. Caution's going to fly. I believe that is your stage break right there. So a lucky break for Craig Learman as he was the last truck on the lead lap. We'll get to bring that truck down to have it serviced, as I'm sure most of the leaders will. Well, shows you what I know. Good thing I'm an announcer, not a crew chief. We are going to see some come down, though. They're going to be led by Chris Baines, the 9 of Aiden Young. Like Zach Lingren's going to bring the 85 truck to the attention of the crew as well as others. Was the vacated pit of Joseph Anwar. Well, folks, 73 laps to go, 11 cautions for 51 laps. The 128 ran so far. It has been a bar burner here at the Bristol Motor Speedway tonight, Bristol, Tennessee, the site of the SimSpec Monday Night Thunder Truck Series, brought to you by the NMNTS. There's Ryan Daniels. He did get the 71 truck repaired enough to get back out there. As a rough break for the Darrell Waltrip inspired Toyota Tundra tonight. Tell you what, man, let's talk to... We'll have to get a quick word with him. We'll see if we can pull up his radio channel, however. Wait to see if they go back green. We're going to talk with John Kennedy, who's up from 29th to 11th. As if we don't get the one to green this time, we will get a talk with him. Like they are going to double up, so we will get a talk with John Kennedy, however, up from 29th starting spot to 11th. Started shotgun on the field. He's done a great job. The 42 truck a little damaged, but at this point, there's not a whole lot of them that aren't. Field going to work its way down the back straightaway once again. It'll be led by Blake Heather. Kelsey Rogers to the outside. One thing that's going to be interesting is Jared Mogard. You saw the contact between he and Heather earlier. We'll see if maybe a little payback in store, as this is Bristol. Anything can happen. Green flag in the air. Blake Heather going to be back on the charge. Here comes Kelsey Rogers and Mogard into turn one behind him. Heather is going to escape for now. Kelsey Rogers almost gets the wall. Aiden Young has to take evasive action. Everybody's going to scatter once again. They are going to make it through. Chris Baines in the 82 giving it a nice little ride once again tonight. Like I said, up from the 17th starting spot to 6th. Meanwhile, a little up in front of Baines, it's the Rogers and Rogers show as it's Kelsey Rogers, AJ Rogers. Oh! Baines makes a maneuver. Rogers a little loose. Kelsey Rogers going to make some contact. Baines did a great job of keeping it out of trouble. Oh, AJ Rogers is around. We knew it was just a matter of time once again as things started to shape up and get a little heated up there. Go back, take a look at what happened. Here you'll see it from our back straightaway cam. They're going to go through 2 and 1 and 2 here. Little contact there is going to send the 19 truck hard into the inside wall. Luckily, nobody really had to take evasive action there. As let's go back and take one more look at this. We're going to do it from one of the onboard cams. Here you see it. You're going to see Mogard in your screen just a little bit. They come together right there. Hard contact for AJ Rogers. Actually, I tell you what, one of the newer cams may give us a better perspective of it. Here's a look at it. Right here on the pillar cam, you're going to see Mogard gives a little shot to Baines. They're racing off there, and there's your contact, folks. Hard impact for the 19 truck of AJ Rogers. Another tough break here on Monday nights. It'll be 64 laps to go. $137 of the 200 to be ran have been ran. Tell you what, let's get a talk with John Kennedy now, as he's currently picked up a few more spots. John Kennedy, this is Bradley Wilson, the backwards hat booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, you started shotgun on the field, and it looks like you could be on your way from the outhouse to the penthouse, as you're currently up inside the top 10 running 7th. I know what it's looked like from up here, but man, what has it been like down there for, you know, being a driver amongst it?
It's it's been a struggle.
Oh, it looks like we've had, you know, like I said, we've had quite a few cautions, maybe a full moon tonight here in Bristol, Tennessee, but man, like I said, you've got that 42 truck up there inside the top 10. Definitely, you know, a little front end damage, but not as near as severe as some of the rest of them. What do you think the key is going to be to possibly keeping it straight and maybe picking up that first career win tonight?
Just trying to miss all the wrecks out here. I mean, seems like it's like every 10, 15 laps you're getting yellow.
Well, man, good luck on surviving the carnage once again, as I believe survive is going to be the key word. I know y'all are getting ready to go back green, so we'll let you get back to it, man, but good luck.
Thanks.
Once again, that was John Kennedy. You heard it there, folks. And I can't help but note it, a little bit of frustration in the driver of the 42's voice, as well as I'm sure a few others. That is what this half-mile racetrack can cause. Go back and watch a little NASCAR Radioactive if you don't believe me. I'm sure it's going to be quite eventful. As here we go, it's going to be Blake Heather back on the loud pedal. Green flags in the air as we're going to get back to racing now. 61 laps to go. Chris Baines, Kelsey Rogers going to do battle for the second position behind Heather. Aiden Young now going to make a run to the outside. Runs it right up against the wall through 3 and 4. Field's going to rock it down the front straightaway once again. 60 laps to go. There you see it from Chris Baines. A little nose cam and then show you a little rear bumper cam. Out front, it's Blake Heather. Behind him, it's a traffic jam as Aiden Young's now going to go to the third position. Kelsey Rogers going to fall back quite a few. He's going to pick up a challenge from Brady Briggs. Caution flag, however, is going to fly once again, and I believe this time it is the 43 of Craig Learman. We're going to see exactly what happened here. Do it from the pillar cam as a little contact. You'll see it here. We're going to slow it down. Take a look at it from our front straightaway cam. You see him go into one. Rogers going to make the move to the bottom. Looks like Learman could have been maybe a little off pace. Not exactly sure. Would hate to speculate. But as they're going to exit turn 2, Learman tries to get that ever so crucial arc off the bottom. Rogers to the bottom. Rogers going to come up just a little bit. Contact right there is going to send the 19 truck for a ride. Collects PJ Poppin as well. Bad night for him. Going to go from bad to worst. The field gets brought down under caution. We're going to speed it up just a little bit, as we'll see if we can't maybe get a few pit road shots here. Quite a few trucks in the field. There's a good look. We'll take a look at Joseph Anwar in that 13 truck. PJ Popham in the 25. Folks, we're still perfecting this camera just a little bit, so be patient with us. See smoke as AJ Rogers was leaving his pit stall. Then be patient with us, folks, as we still perfect that camera just a little bit. We'll go back to live action now. There's a look at the 13 truck, the Millennial Aviation truck of Joseph Anwar. Give me one lap to green as we'll restart the race. Your leader is going to be Blaine Falone in the number 21 truck. He and Jared Mogard going to share the front row. Field begins to dwindle down now. We started with 29 trucks. There's 15 on the lead lap. PJ Popham's going to make his return back to the racetrack after another stop on pit road. He will be currently in 16th position. The first truck a lap down. Spence Thompson holds the last spot. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. The field's going to come to life. You see him rocket off into turn number 1. Blaine Falone's going to try to hold off Mogard. Not going to work, though. Falone's going to slide back a few more spots as the field begins to work around him. Kelsey Rogers, Chris Baines, a little bit of contact. Nothing too major, as here we go, folks. We're back to racing. Everybody going to try to make their way around Blaine Falone in the 21 Wawa truck. Restarted the lead. Oh, Briggs, there's contact. Brady Briggs, Blaine Falone going to get caught up. Kelsey Rogers, a tough break for the Fire Rock Pale Ale truck, as it's going to come to rest in a cloud of smoke. No caution, though. Everybody was off the racing surface. We will stay green. New leader is going to be your points leader, Jared Mogard in the 1. Followed by Aiden Young. There's Blake Heather in the 75. Spence Thompson currently back up into the 10th position. He's going to do battle with Jared Washon. There's Mr. Excitement, Joey Lamb behind him. From high above the spotter stand here, you're going to see Spence Thompson do battle with the lap truck of PJ Popham. The next truck in this battle for position is going to be Jared Washon in the 96. This is a battle for the 10th and 11th positions. Folks, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're going to crank it up one more time. Be 37 laps to go, 36 this time by for current points leader Jared Bogard. He's managed to weather the storm, found himself from the 13th spot to lead this thing in the closing laps. We're going to see if maybe he can pull out another win tonight. Meanwhile, here's the battle that rages on. This is for around the 10th and 11th position. This will be Spence Thompson in 10th, Joey Lamb in 11th. Some great battles still all around the racetrack, right around Spence Thompson. He and Joey Lamb been duking it out for the 10th and 11th spot for a little while now. Meanwhile, we'll check back in on John Kennedy. We spoke with him. Here you see the 42 truck still inside the top 10, folks. Like I said, up 21 spots currently from the 29th starting position to run 8th right now. Jared Mogard going to begin to catch a little bit of lap traffic. First up will be Craig Lehrman. Lehrman going to run the bottom of the racetrack. Mogard going to get the wall a little bit off of turn number 2. "29 laps to go, folks. This one will be in the books. Next week, the series heads off to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. You go from Bristol back to a road course for the final time, and then finally that's going to conclude the Hell Tour, and we will hit an off week for the Labor Day weekend. Looks like Joey Lamb has made it around Spence Thompson. They're now going to clear Blaine Falone. There's that very thin line, folks, as you see Joey Lamb run it right around the top. Joey's up 11 spots from the 21st starting spot to currently run 10th. You see the battle there, PJ Popham, John Kennedy. That is not for position. Popham's currently being scored in 15th, 4 laps down. Kennedy, however, is on the lead lap, still in the 9th position. He and Joey Lamb had a heck of a battle last night in the NMNTS Sunday Night Grand National Series, brought to you by 5 Star Drafting. This is the most exciting battle on the racetrack right now as we went scanning through them, and it's going to be the battle for 9th, 10th, and 11th. Although Jared Mogard still works his way through lap traffic. 3 wide now as he's going to put Blake Falone a lap down. Clears the 19 of AJ Rogers. The gap to Blake Heather about 0.4 of a second as they begin to work their... Both of them begin to work through lap traffic, although right now Heather's in a little bit of an opening. There you see Heather got a little bit of a pocket, and then it's Aiden Young who's actually in 3rd. So, but meanwhile, your race leader Jared Mogard continues to work his way through lap traffic. And Jared Mogard works his way through lap traffic and on to the battle that we've been kind of spotlighting here for the past 20 laps or so. Keep in mind, guys, these 3 cars in front of the leader are battling for position. And it is inside the top 10. Mogard going to get around Kennedy now. Kennedy going to drive it back to the bottom in 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Joey Lamb, Spence Thompson, they're going to remain side by side. This is the battle for the 9th and 10th position, folks, and it's one of those things where if the caution were to come out, this is the difference between being on the lead lap inside the top 10 and, you know, being a lap down. As right now, if the caution were to fly, Spence Thompson is going to get the lucky dog. But these guys have just as much to lose. As you kind of got to observe the leader, but at the same time, we're coming down inside of 15 laps to go. Everybody's trying to dig for what they can get. Oh, Joey Lamb's in the wall. Hard contact. He and Spence Thompson. That's going to bring out the caution. Go back and take a look at it. I'm not exact. I saw it happening as I called it out to you. Rejoin it right here off the back straightaway. Little contact between the champion Spence Thompson and Joey Lamb. Lamb will continue on, however, Spence Thompson struck heavily damaged as it sets in the entrance to turn number 3. Zach Lindgren going to be able to bring a field of trucks down, including Jared Mogard. Mogard's going to win the battle off of pit road. Looks like it could be the 85 5-star drafting truck in second. See who came out third. Believe it'll be Brady Briggs is going to currently be sitting in the third spot. Beats Jared Washawn off of pit road. 10 laps to go, folks. It's all came down to this. A late caution's going to set up a single-digit lap shootout. Tell you what, let's talk to talking to Brady Briggs in that 51 truck. Brady Briggs, this is Bradley Wilson in the backwards hat booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Bradley. Go ahead.
Well, man, it has been crazy out there tonight, to say the least. 14 cautions. It's been a battle of survival. As we get a look back off the roof cam of the Zach Lindgren truck back there at your 51 machine. Started in the top 10. You're currently inside the top 5, inside the top 3, actually, running third with a handful of laps to go. Think you got anything to go up there and maybe steal your first career win?
Gosh, I hope so, Bradley. I guess we'll see here. You know, I'm pretty beaten up here, as you can tell by the truck. Hopefully it's just cosmetic. I don't know if the motor's hurt yet, but we're going to give it a run for their money here.
Well, man, like I said, it has been crazy to say the least, as we're going to go back green here. Good luck, though, man, and maybe we'll be talking to you inside the top 3 to close it out.
Hey, 10-4, Bradley. Appreciate it.
Once again, that was Brady Briggs in the Old Can Hancock's Quality Goods number 51 truck. Here we go, folks. Blake Heather, through the cycle of the pit stops, will be your leader. He's led throughout the night. He and Jared Mogard really been the big leaders as things are about to get interesting. Remember, these two had a little bit of contact mid-race. What's going to happen? It's going to be 8 laps to go, 7 laps to go actually now. Green flag back in the air. Blake Heather's going to go into 1 and 2 on the bottom. Mogard tracks him now. Heather going to slide up. Here comes Mogard. Power move for the lead. Mogard's going to run the bottom. Heather kind of stays top shelf. There's Brady Briggs. Zach Lindgren slips up just a little bit. As now it's going to be Joseph Anwar, Brady Briggs, Aiden Young, a blanket of trucks right now. 3 wide off the corner. Oh! Contact. Joseph Anwar will continue on, however, 3 wide, not exactly going to work now. Trucks just beginning to scamper around. Back up front, this is the battle for 3rd and 4th. It's Zach Lindgren and Blake Heather. Meanwhile, Aiden Young shook himself clear of all this. Currently got his sights set on the leader. 3 laps to go, folks. The gap is about 5/10 right now. We'll check times at the line. Caution flag's actually going to fly, folks. That's going to do it. I was not exactly sure. Aiden Young going to come up just a bit short, though. Brady Briggs slides back to 6th. Blake Heather 5th. Chris Baines 4th. A great run for the 82 truck. Zach Lindgren in 3rd. Aiden Young will bring it home in 2nd. And your winner tonight, yet again, it's going to be your points leader, Jared Mogard. Mogard up from the 13th starting spot. Aiden Young climbed 15 spots throughout tonight's race from the 17th spot to second. Fireworks begin to fly here. You see it, Bristol, Tennessee. This one's in the books. What a wild one it was. 15 cautions tonight. As I believe there's going to be quite a few people just excited to get out of here. There you see Mogard going to burn it down, much as he's done quite a few times this season. Congratulations to he and the Maxed Out Motorsports team on yet another great performance. As I believe we're going to now go to third place, Zach Lindgren. Zach Lindgren, this is Bradley Wilson, the Backwards Hat Booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, man, you're going to bring that thing home in third tonight. A beaten, battered, 5-star Drafting Incorporated Chevy Silverado. What was it like out there? Because at times it looked like it was just pure survival and, you know, being in the right spot at the right time.
Well, at some points it was just, like you said, pure survival, being in the right spot at the right time. It just... Some of the things went our way tonight, some of the things didn't. We had a little bit of connection issue, and we got turned off of that. I mean, it is what it is after that. That's just racing. It's Bristol. We're right on top of each other, so I wasn't really mad about getting into, but after 3.5 minutes worth of repair on the truck, I believe we got all we can out of her. We were overheating there at the last stint, and it was too late in the race to back off and try to save her, so we were going as hard as we could there, but it was a tight race, being in the right position at the right time. Like you said, it was a lot of that, a lot of just good timing all around.
Well, man, the Hell Tour is going to come to a close next week as we head off to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. Counting this week, it was 5 weeks to the Hunt picture. I want to talk a little bit about that and the season successes that you've had. Picked up a couple wins. You know, how do you feel like you're starting to stack up as that picture starts to take place?
I'm definitely not the most dominant going into it. I think we can all agree and name one person who is the most dominant and who is going to be the one to look out for come the Hunt. But when it comes down to it, I feel like I have a good chance. There's a lot of tracks inside the Hunt that I really enjoy. Some that I still have a little bit of trouble with, but I'm getting used to. But I mean, all around, I really enjoy the Hunt. I really enjoy all the tracks in it. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I do want to say that I am a top 4 contender, but we're just going to have to see how the season goes. I mean, we've had really good runs taken away from us, and we've had really bad runs turned into good runs. So, I mean, we can't really get ahead of ourselves here. We just got to take it one race at a time. But in the next few weeks, man, it's all about feeling out what we have and trying to get ourselves a better position for the Hunt.
Well, man, like I said, hard fought to say the least. You started 10th, gonna pick up 7 spots to finish inside the top 3. Another podium finish, so congratulations for that. Before I let you get out of here, does anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give everyone a shout out at 5-Star Drafting for putting a sponsor on my car. Them trusting that I can get some solid finishes. I hope I made them happy tonight. Everyone at WFO for giving me a truck tonight, even though it was battered and bruised. She was still a pretty good hot rod. I think if we had a clean truck, we would have been able to contend. All the brave men and women overseas defending this great country. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do this. You guys up here in the booth for doing what you do, devoting your time to this. This whole league in general. I mean, I love this league. It's something I look forward to every week. It's something that keeps me up at night just because I want to do as good as I can. A lot of emotion out here, so just thank everybody in general. That's all I got for right now.
Well, man, 200 laps gone in the books tonight. It's going to be 250 tomorrow night in the Cup car on Max Speed TV. So good luck tonight, or good luck tomorrow night, brother, and congratulations once again on the top 3.
Awesome, brother. Thank you.
That was Zach Lingren, driver of the number 5-star Drafting Incorporated 85 truck, WFO Motorsports. We're now going to go to Jaeger Racing's number 9, Aiden Young, who is standing by on pit road after finishing second. Aiden Young, this is Bradley Wilson. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, man, what a crazy night to say the least, as one of the craziest ones I can remember in a long time. However, you did manage to come up from the 17th starting spot to finish second. Looked like you might have had a little something from Ogard there in the closing laps. You think we could have finished it out in the green? You had anything for him?
I might have had some for him, just the tires fall off so quick when the track's hot. So, it would have been close, but...
Well, man, like I said, a crazy night out there to say the least. Tell us a little bit about it, from a driver's standpoint.
Yeah, just a bunch of cars in front of you, one's on old tires, just trying to get through without wrecking half the field, and just hopefully come out at the end of it and not be in the fence.
Yeah, it definitely, like I said, I was talking to Zach Lingren, timing a big thing there. You're able to put it up front when it counted the most. They'll bring home the second place finish tonight. As, building momentum towards the closing part of the season. I know you missed a few weeks through the mid part. Back now in full swing. You looking to close this season out strong?
I think I'm going to try to close it out strong, just that school starting soon, so... We'll see. Hopefully I can finish the rest of the season out strong.
Heck yeah, man. Well, before we let you go, talk it over with the crew, debrief, is there anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout-out to Joseph Angela, Ryan Daniels, Chris Baines, Sawyer Ott, the whole Jaeger group, you guys for broadcasting, all my sponsors, and everyone that comes out to watch.
Heck yeah, man. Well, go celebrate a strong second-place run tonight, and... good luck moving forward through the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Once again, that was Aiden Young, driver of the number 9 truck, Young Gun Creations. You saw it there on the side of it. We're now going to move to the front straightaway, where we will join tonight's winner. Once again, the driver of the number 3 truck, Maxed Out Motorsports. Jared Mogard, this is Bradley Wilson of the Backwards Hat Booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, you got me.
Got you loud and clear, brother. Well, 200 laps, and what a crazy one it was. Saw you started, right there in the eye of the hurricane in 13th spot. However, as we look at this one truck, a little bit straighter and a little bit cleaner than a lot of the most of them. How were you able to keep it straight, keep it moving forward, and overall capture the win tonight?
Just was lucky, I guess. There we had one little incident with the 75, just hard race and got under the wall a little bit, but just lucky and patient, and we were able to get done.
Well, man, you charged from the back last week, and you did it again tonight. It's once again finding yourself in victory lane for another trip. As I've kind of lost count by now. You've got to be one of the favorites. I spoke with Zach Lingren a few minutes ago. Hunt picture, the Hell Tour is going to come to a close next week at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, and then just a few weeks left before we hit the Hunt. Tell me a little bit about how this string of great finishes once again is, propelling you towards the Hunt, and, how you're looking forward to going into it.
Yeah, we're just on a roll right now, and I mean, like I said, we gotta have a little bit of luck, and we had that tonight, but yeah, just keeping it rolling here, and we'll see what we can get next week. We're not really looking forward to the road course, but we finished, I think, 3rd at Watkins Glen a couple weeks ago, so just try to finish out, like you said, this stretch here next week, and then get ready for the playoffs. Just trying to keep it rolling. I mean, we're in a groove right now, and it's just a matter of keeping it going and not doing anything stupid to cost us a win or a top 5 or anything of that nature.
Heck yeah, man. Well, like I said, nothing really I could say that we haven't already said about the season. You've had multiple wins. I'm pretty sure you're leading, if not leading, you're dang near close to the top of the board on bonus points, and you've capitalized on stage points. So, congratulations on yet again another win tonight. Before we let you go, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Nick Kaufman at Kaufman Racing Graphics and Twitchy Racing Reports for being on this truck. Want to thank all the fans for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. Thank you guys for the league putting on. Pleasure to be here and honored to be racing with this group of guys. It's a fun group of guys to race against. And last but not least, you guys and Max Speed for doing the broadcast every other week. It's greatly appreciated and pretty cool that we can put on a show for all the fans and everybody. So thank you guys, and thanks to all the sponsors that make this possible.
Heck yeah, man. Well, go celebrate yet another win, and we're looking forward to seeing you back next week at Canadian Tire.
Alrighty, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Once again, that was tonight's winner, and someplace that he's became very accustomed to, Victory Lane. Jared Mogard, Maxed Out Motorsports #1 truck. He come in your points leader once again tonight, showing you why. As 200 laps, like I said, come and gone here, Bristol Motor Speedway. We're going to take a look at the standings now as they concluded. Get it resized, pulled up there. You're going to see Jared Mogard once again picking up the win tonight. Aiden Young second, Zach Lindgren third. Chris Baines up from 22nd to finish inside the top 5. A great run for the driver out of the Atlantic region. It's going to be Blake Heather to round out your top 5. You saw him a little bit of strategy there at the end. Take a gamble. Going to slip back a few spots, but still a solid night for a driver who led a great portion of this race early. Brady Briggs, the WFO number 51 entry, is going to be 6th. 7th, Joseph Andwar, Riot Motorsports driver, has a great run tonight. Brings home a top 10. It'll be John Kennedy 8th. 9th, Jared Washon. 10th will be AJ Rogers. 13th will be Craig Learman after a few incidents tonight, able to rally back. Good to see the HRL Motorsports driver bring it home just outside the top 10. Joey Lamb will finish 12th. 13th, Blake Falone. 14th will be Spence Thompson after starting 5th. 15th will be PJ Popham. 16th, Matthew McLean. 17th, Kelsey Rogers. 18th will be Anthony C. 19th, Sawyer Ott. James McKeel finished 20th. Ryan Daniels, in an incident early, was able to rally back, picked up some spots. 89 laps down, is going to finish in 21st. David Heiza, 22nd. Jason Burgess, 23rd. Tough luck for Blake Falone again, the driver out of Florida, after a great top 5 qualifying effort. Going to finish 24th. Jackson Allen, heartbreak yet again for the driver out of Virginia. In the 4 truck, finishes 25th. Cody Spiker, 26th. 27th will be Gordon Larson. 28th will be Brandon Parsons. And Mark Broderick out of Pennsylvania is going to round out the field in 29th. That's going to do it once again. Like I said, a wild night here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I'm spent, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you. Mama Briggs, we sure appreciate out there. I saw your comment with the great broadcast, and congratulations to Brady once again on a hard-fought 6th place finish. Once again, we will be off tomorrow night. You can catch us back in action for the fourth week of the Short Track Nationals out of the 5 weeks to be ran with the Mid-South Virtual Racing League. That's going to be our first night on dirt, and then, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss it. The Ram Series UMP division is going to kick off on Thursday night. And one of the most looked forward to divisions that I think we've called so far. It'll be the first time we've called an actual season of UMP mods, and Kyle Ramsey and the crew always going to bring some great racing action. Like I said, for the SimSpec Monday Night Thunder Series and the NMNTS Racing Series, this is Bradley Wilson. This has been Backwards Hat Productions. Hope you all have a safe night, and we'll see you back here Wednesday.